All right, here we go. Spawning up in the top left for Dragon Kites Gaming, sending out the instant probe, the very first probe on the map. It is Hero in the red. And his opponent, his teammate spawning down on the bottom right for Dragon Kites Gaming with a 14 hatch potentially. It's Dark. But it's not gonna get down. He built the Overlord, wanted that 14 hatch desperately, and will not get it. So he has to settle for a 16 hatch. This is far from optimal for Dark. He got a little bit larva capped because he was sitting on 14 drones for a little bit. Yeah, not so great. Not so great for Dark. Not horrible, but Hero wins the mind games a little bit with this opening setup. Hero, for his part, of course, it's going to be Gate Nexus. That's literally not even anything. That's a nothing statement because it's always going to be Gate Nexus unless it's an early pull. There's no... Well, actually, sorry, that's not even true because Hero actually will occasionally go like Gate Cyber to try and get the Adept out, you know, six or 7 seconds earlier. Try and get something done on the other side of the map potentially, but we're not going to see that here. Hero just being a nuisance here with this probe, of course. Oh man, look at it. He actually really discombobulated Dark's mining. Dark did just play that very long game versus Oliveira. And Hero coming in with a little bit of fresh eyes, so to speak, fresh hands. Now the probe is... It's like, I don't know, get me away from here, and then realize the Lings weren't attacking. It's like, oh, okay, well, I'll keep tabs on you. I'll watch you. I'll chase you down. Oh, good job from Dark, though. He knows exactly where this Adept was, courtesy of the Overlord. Yeah, it's all right. I like that. Oh, the other two Lings do slip around. But second Adept, even without the Chrono Boost, is going to pop out here. Dark, very good at slipping these Lings into the natural expansion. Getting the scout, getting some good information. So the fact that Hero's able to prevent that is already pretty nice. And, well, Dark does get a decent bit of damage onto that Adept. Hero will get the full wall here. A lot of dynamic movement from these early game units here. Ooh, Ling's about to have speed, and that might just be a dead Adept. No, it will not. Second Adept shows up as well as the Oracle. But as more Lings show up, he's going to be able to get down the Nexus, no problem. Good job from Hero. Not going to falter in the face of Dark's Ling pressure. And it may not seem like much, but this is an important early game dance. Ooh, speaking of which, we are going to see this unhealthy Adept getting taken down. Hero did not drop a re-wall behind it. He didn't need to, thanks to the Oracle popping out. But having to use that Oracle's Pulsar Beam is, well, it's not exactly ideal. Stasis Ward in the main base. A little bit funny here. Dark steps the Queen behind this, but he won't be able to get any hull damage. Does force some lost mining time and denies a drone for, you know, duration of the Stasis Ward, but not going to be amazing overall. Now, a little bit of a supply block coming in from Dark. 4 Overlords at once. Oh. Oracle in the natural. Does grab a couple of drones, but it's just going to be 2. Third Oracle, that'll get a little bit of value. No, it only gets 1 more. Good defense from Dark. And a lot of damage, a lot of hull damage on this one Oracle. Excellent Overlord spread from Dark here. The only spot he could maybe have a few more is on the bottom side. Well, left side, I should say. Left bottom side, bottom left. the bottom of the left of, which is left of the bottom. We are going to see 4-gate blink, but not really, because 4-gate blink is a TVP build or PVT. Oh, this is nice for Hero here. He'd been splitting up the oracles, but now he clumps them together. But he wasn't anticipating the queens coming up the ramp. Pulled back from the spore. So Dark set that up by target firing the low HP oracle with the spore. And that caused Hero to pull the oracle kind of haphazardly up to the top. And then Hero is focusing on the other micro. And Dark gets the pick off. That's a big kill. That is a huge kill. 7 drones is nice. You don't lose any oracles. Losing the oracle, though, makes it way less nice. Oh, Dark will get the Overlord back up to this little high ground perch. Hero, he's getting a lot more gateways. No gases at the third base. Is that just 1 adept? No, that was 2 adepts. Oh, that's a good find there for Dark. We got roach speed and +1 missile coming on in, as well as Hydra Den. Hydra Den coming in from Dark. Hero looks like he wants to really drive this attack home with the +1 and blink. But as I say that, there's the robotics facility and robotics bay. Hero might have seen the lack of drones at the 4th base and said, okay, yeah, you're not going for like a late game setup here. You're on a relatively low drone count, and he is very right about that. It was only 66 drones. Now it's only 64. Dark gonna start to drone up behind this, but I like this very much for Hero. Now I don't like the +1 armor since he's going double forge, especially with the double robo. What is probably going to be Colossus. Would much rather see him go into 2-1 a lot faster. 2-1 upgrades. Especially if it does end up being Colossus. Colossus barely benefit from the armor upgrade at all, but they benefit massively from the attack upgrade. Even if it's disruptors, like, it's not like armor on disruptors is that magical. Doesn't really do much for you. Whereas the attack upgrade for stalkers and charge lots and everything is good. 4 more drones do get picked off. We got a Dark Shrine coming on in from Hero, and now he is taking the 4th base. Oh, okay. Very good recall there. Gets out with the oracles. Kind of fortunate that the bottom side oracle wasn't in range. Didn't get pushed in range of these queens. Don't think it was calculated, but we can pretend like it was. Oh, Zealot's in the main base. He gets 2 drones. We've got to be careful with this War Prism being very brazen with it, but it will get away. Doesn't even take hull damage. However, there's no recall available, and it will in fact be disruptors. So at least it's not Colossus while he's doing this. Hive is coming on in, by the way, as well from Dark. Oh, and this time, now the War Prism down to just 8 HP. Zealot's trying to run by at the 4th base. Not going to be able to get anything done there. We are going to see the disruptor count continuing to rise, but there are lurkers coming on out. Dark looking to slow this game down significantly. Ooh, disruptor shots, a couple of big ones there. Ling's going to come in from the back, though, after the blink out, and these disruptors are on cooldown. 1 disruptor gets killed before its shot goes off. This is a very nice fight for Dark. Stasis Ward only grabbing a couple of Lings. Even though that 1 disruptor shot was big, it was actually 2 disruptor shots stacked up. This one only gets a single Hydra. Hero will kind of drive Dark back a little bit. Oh, lurkers on the trap. Hero didn't have blink available. He just blinked forward, but he does kind of outmaneuver the spines and gets out of the way. Hero adding on a bunch of zealots, more gases. What is the next tech setup going to be? Dealing with these lurkers is not easy unless you go up into, well, even then it's not easy, I would say, but the best way to deal with it is carriers usually. It's going to be a Templar Archives though. Ooh, Zealots on the bottom side will, they'll knock out a spine, but not much else. And Dark delaying the burrow there on those lurkers, letting them tank up a little bit of damage and protect the rest of his army, I think. I think that was by design. Ooh, couple of disruptors get dodged and split against. And Dark's able to take them down. Meanwhile, the War Prism in the main base will get denied as well. This is a great little sequence from Dark. Dark is out trading Hero. And there's the Fleet Beacon coming on in finally. But Hero kind of threw away a lot of units before going for that. Now, maybe that'll make Dark think that Hero isn't transitioning. But like, Dark is not an idiot. He's not gonna... I expect he's gonna be expecting this. Once the aggression kind of subsides from Hero. And it's only one Fleet Beacon. Oh, okay, there we go. There's the 2 more Stargates. Is he gonna get a Mothership first? Or did he just forget to add Stargates for a while? Not sure. Not sure at all. Storm is about to complete. Oh. Changeling. Changeling, please. Zealots on the bottom side are going to get pushed back. We do see, battery overcharge coming on in. Nice abduct right there on the Disruptor. Good job here from Dark. And this is a strong siege position. Storm, it's okay against these Hydras. Not bad. Gets a decent bit of damage. Oh, those are some big Disruptor shots, though. That's what he was looking for. And some nice feedbacks on the Vipers to cover that. Another Storm does come on in. I mean, Hero's still down in supply. Dark really sieging this position nicely. And he's got the Adaptive Talons of the +2. I was just going to say, a big Warband of Zealots could deal with this, though. And that's what we're going to see. Oh, they are all clumped up, but oh my god, they get obliterated by the backline 4 Lurkers. But the Concave from Hero is really nice. Dark retargeting with the Spines, but the Blink Micro will win the day at the very end. However, Hero did lose a lot. He is still behind in resources lost against an opponent that is now starting to outmine him. As Hero reestablishes mining at this base, it's not going to be too bad. Stalker's going to move forward. They do find a Lurker, almost get it. Not quite. 3-1 upgrades finishing up here for Hero. Be scary here. Disruptors from the back. Oh, he gets some Hydras there. I thought he was going to just hit the front line 2 Lurkers. Might have even been better than getting the Hydras, to be honest. Oh, Stalkers in the backside are going to get all taken down by the reinforcing Hydras. Abducts on these Archons will get the kills. And Dark is sieging from the low ground. This is over. Hang on. Warp in on the other side of the map. This is a little scary. It's 2-2 Zealots. But that's enough Hydras here. These are 3-1 Hydras. Yeah, this will get cleaned up. And the main push, double abduct on 2 of the Disruptors. High Templar were not able to prevent the abducts. Oh, nice job on the Disruptor dodge right there. Good unburrow. Quick unburrow from Dark. That was actually so fast. That was really impressive. That was up there with dodging an interference matrix with a siege tank unsieged into the pickup after it's been disabled. Very nicely done right there from Dark. He is so far ahead in resources lost now. Almost 3K ahead. Oh, this base did get saved, but Hero is so far down in supply. Dark, I mean, with Disruptors out on the field, it does make sense that he doesn't want to keep attacking too hard. It has been working for him, but it's so easy to get overly aggressive. Ooh, he's going to come in from the flank on this army. Disruptor shots, 4 of them getting fired out very quickly. 2 of them very well avoided on the bottom side. The ones on the top side not getting too much done. DTs did initially push Dark back, by the way. Oh, that was not the split. He actually kind of split into the Disruptor shot. But a couple of Lurkers at home, some Spines. Abduct's going to grab some of these Disruptors from the back. It's a messy, disjointed fight. Big storm, and there is a DT on top of this army. Good disruptor shot from Hero. But, I mean, this is all of his army pretty much. And Dark has army on the other side of the map. Now, this DT, it is actually getting work done, but it's not going to be enough on its own. And on the other side of the map, this army will win the fight for Dark. And I think he's about to clear out this Nexus, maybe. Oh, good split right there from Dark. Still gets a couple of roaches. It could have been so much worse. And Hero getting knocked down to 8 army supply will have no choice but to tap out. GG. Hero goes up, or Dark goes up 1-0. All right, here we go for game number 2. Spawning up at the top left for Dragon Kites Gaming. It is Hero. In the red. And his opponent spawning down in the bottom right for Dragon Kites Gaming. It is Dark. In the blue. All right, what are we going to see here? We got the hatch block coming on in once again. Dark. He's going to be going for the... not going to be going for an early hatch here. Not going to be going for the 15 hatch extractor trick. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, we are going to be seeing the probe harass. Well, looking pretty sharp here from Hero. Nice and solid. Obviously, it's not going to win you the game, but it can definitely throw your opponent off. Can definitely throw your opponent off a little bit. Dark, though, I don't think he's going to be thrown off. He's used to it. He's used to it, and I mean, he really looked good in that game number 1. Looked so solid. Some good splits against the disruptors. I think Hero, once he saw the lurkers, he should have stopped attacking and just gone straight up into air. He even got the fleet beacon, but forgot the 2 stargates. Like it was a bit of a mess of a game from Hero. If we're being honest. Things did not go according to plan. Certainly did not go according to plan. Ooh, Ling's going to slip into the natural expansion here from Dark. Hero did a good job of preventing that in game number 1. Oh! That might be a dead probe. Oh, he loses. Oh my god, he's going to lose 2 probes. And he forced the first adept back home. Oh my goodness. That's such an amazing start for Dark. 2 Lings for 2 probes. This early in the game, that is a lot. That is a lot of value for Dark and a really nice start for him. Hero, I think he kind of has to get something done with these 2 adepts. Oh, Dark with the surround. Can he get the kill? Yes, he will. Second adept in the main base. Oh, nice Spore Crawler morph from Dark. Gets the double save. And he even pulls this one back. Excellent start for Dark. Stunning, brilliant. He even kind of used the 2 spores as an extractor trick to get value. We see 2 drones going down to the first Oracle, but that Oracle is going to take a fair bit of damage. Yeah, getting knocked down to just 43 hull. And I mean, I'm a big fan of this start for Dark. Oracle not turning on its pulsar beam, but oh, Dark does bait it out, and he will juke the Oracle. I think only one Zergling going down. Two. Actually, I can just click the Oracle and see how many kills. Yeah, just one. Just one. Now, 2 more Adepts on the left side. I don't know if Dark's going to expect this. This might catch him off guard. But the Lings are getting back home. And they're here in time. No Spore Crawler in the natural just yet, but the Queens are kind of going to be able to zone this out. Ooh, nice. Oh, nice quick drone pull. Look at this. He splits the drones, actually. Still, Hero gets 5 drone kills with these Oracles. Very nicely done from Hero. Oh, that was... Okay, that's solid. That's really good. But Dark is still in a really great position. Getting those early 2 probes. Oh, magnifico. Dark, by the way, going up to 4 gases here. It's a little bit funky. I'm not sure what that's what the play is going to be with these. Another 4 drones do go down, by the way, from Hero. And, oh, that's quite a few Adepts on this outside base. 3 more drones as well. And Hero just shades out. I don't think he lost any of the Adepts. No, he just kills 7 drones for nothing. Okay, that's magnificent from Hero. Excellent harass. That puts him right back in this game. And I'd say right back on top. And it looks like Hero wants to maybe go for a big blink timing this game. He's going up to 7 gateways. Hero is no stranger to these big blink pushes. And he clearly wanted to go for a big blink attack in the previous game. Didn't end up going for it. Oh, Stasis Ward in the main base. Yeah, won't be able to get too much done. Ooh, Dark's going for a Spire. Okay. All right, cool. I'm into it. I'm on board. He does need to fix his gas mining a little bit here. He did get... No, he didn't get roach speed. Okay. Hero is going to be putting the pressure on. This is a big 3-base timing. And yeah, we're going to have an 8th gateway come down here. A little bit of a revelation. Doesn't catch the one high ground creep tumor. That's actually such a big deal. Oh, and he misses it again. Oh, no. No, actually, I think he was going after the Queens. 5 Ravagers going to morph on in. Blink will come down. We do see that there was a Stasis Ward behind this. Dark tried to bait it out. He's still trying. He does get a lot of his Lings hit. Oh, Corrosive Biles on these Warping In Stalkers. Grabs 2 of them. And hits another one with just 1. Adepts will shade forward into the natural lane. He spot the Spire, but Dark is not going to be going for Mutas now. That would be a death wish at this point. Ooh, big shade forward into the main base. Corrosive Bile's going to try and land, but they will get dodged here from Hero. Hero is running Dark over. The Adepts in the main base have gotten so much damage done, and Hero, just like that, takes Dark down and evens the series at 1 apiece. All right, here we go. Game number 3. Spawning down in the bottom left. For Dragon Kites Gaming, it is Hero. In the red. And his opponent. Spawning up into the top right, it is Dragon Kites Gaming's Dark. In the blue. And yeah, that was... Hero games, like, sometimes they just defy all logic, you know? Sometimes they just don't make sense. You're like, wow, Hero had a bad start. He shouldn't be able to do anything. And then he just kills a bunch of drones, and you're like, oh, never mind. And that's it. and then he hits with a blink timing. It's great. It does really well. And then he just crushes his opponent. You're like, okay. How? What? Huh? And it's so funny because so many players, they'll have a bad start and it'll get in their head. But Hero has a bad start and he's like, nah, you got me. Good stuff. Good stuff. Well done. And you're like, no, that's not what you're supposed to be mad. You're supposed to be tilted. I got 2 probes. And he's like, yeah, I guess I'll have to rebuild those. And you're like, rebuild them? You can't just rebuild them. And he's like, oh, but I just did. And you're like, oh, man, really? And he's like, oh, and good news for me. I just killed 7 of your drones. And you're like, wait, what? He's like, sorry, 9. Wait, what? 12. Where are drones dying? Look in your main mineral line. And your third. And your natural. Now look down at your hand. Now type GG. Now get out of my damn game. Except Hero says it all with a smile. There's a reason we call him the smiling assassin. Those are equal... He is equal part smiling, equal part killer. Ooh, quick warp gate. Is it fake? It's fake. It's cool. I wonder if you can, like, you know, like, shimmy, shimmy, shimmy the disc in the middle by starting and stopping. Maybe make a little dance party. Wiki, wiki, wiki like your favorite DJ. I think you can. Little spinning disc. Yeah, Taste-a-lope running away from the probe. Of course, there's no Artos. Oh, there it is. There's the Artosalope running away from the Ling. Makes sense. Makes sense. I mean, the probes have big tasers. The Lings have big claws. All right. Adept's not going to move forward. Just chilling at home. Just chilling at home for now. Oracle going to move forward once again. What? Lings are going to run across the map. Ooh, he's going to find one of these Adepts. No? No? Okay, he doesn't want to go for it. I guess he saw that the Oracle came back home. I was like, okay. Already forcing the Oracle back home is already a small technical win. Not enough queens at the third base at the moment. If the two Oracles just run in here with only one queen and one spore, I mean, it's not going to be the easiest defense. Oh, he catches a couple drones transferring. We'll grab 5 drones, easy peasy. Gets a 6th and 7th. Oh, man. Hero is so good with these Oracles. Oh, but this one... just complimented you, Hero, and then you went in too deep. Cause I'm in too deep and I'm on his creep. Oh. Overlord was just kind of chilling. A little bit too far out away from the pervert pillar. And will just die. Yeah, losing one of those Oracles, and Hero's only going 2 Oracle. So this is not exactly ideal. Love when the battle report just shows damage and no units lost. And spell usage. Is Hero going to go for another big attack with Blink this game? I mean, he wanted to in game 1, but he was going up against a player who was only on 66 drones, so he decided not to. And then in game 2, he won the game with it. We're going to see the same thing in game 3? Wouldn't hate it. Would not hate it one bit. Oh. We are going to see... Oh, these units will get jumped on. One Stalker goes down. Oracle barely survives through the recall. Hero, that's the risk. That's the risk of moving out without Blink with so little so few Oracles with just the one. It is dangerous. Hero just tried to build a pylon. It got blocked by his own Stalkers, and he is going to get supply blocked pretty soon. And that's a problem because he has a bunch of gateways finishing on up. He did just start 3 pylons, but that's going to slow down his warp-ins. Yeah, definitely going to slow down his warp-ins. I wonder if he was always going to transition out of this, or if this is in response to that supply block. or the anticipation of that supply walk. Yeah, we got a Robotics Bay. We got a Dark Shrine. +2 weapons charge coming on in. Oh, that was a bold blink forward and not a good one. Uh-oh. These are +1 melee lings. This is going to be a lot of dead lings here. Good blink to the low ground, but there's only one Oracle to cover. It's almost out of energy already. Dark is going to find nearly every Stalker. Only 3 of them surviving. Another blink forward. Hero, no! Stop! These are lings. Don't blink into them. That was so good for Dark. Wait. It's only 7 Stalker. It looked like so much worse. This was still really good for Dark. This was still really good. But it looked worse. It looked worse. 53 lings is a lot. I still much prefer this for Dark. Hero is going to have to give up this base. It's not happening. And quite a few probes going down. No unit in the wall. Dark, I don't know. Yeah, you don't want to fight those outs. Okay, this is a much better set of blinks. And the unit movement from Dark, a little clunky there. But he's already got quite a bit of control in this game. He's got Roach Speed done. +2 melee is finishing up pretty soon. He picked off 5 probes, denied the 4th base, which was the big plum in the pudding. And, of course, killing off all the Stalkers that he did was really good. Okay, the reason the supply is just evened up a whole bunch, Dark just got so badly supply blocked. Now, fortunately for him, he's already at pretty much an ideal drone count for what he seems to be wanting to be playing. However, he doesn't have a Baneling Nest. He's got +2 melee, but, I mean, the big strength of +2 melee in this matchup is that Banelings one-shot probes. Just going Roach Ravager Ling with no Banes is... I mean, it's strong, but I don't think it's that scary. Well, no, I shouldn't say it's not that scary. It's very scary, especially in this particular position. But I feel like not building the Baneling Nest is so strange to me. We're seeing DT Archons, by the way. Hero gonna need a bit of a miracle to hold. He does have 3 disruptors, and those are miracle makers. Oh, Hero very patient with the disruptors on the left side. Fires the one out on the right. Doesn't really do anything, but I mean, Charge Lot Archon with a couple of cannons will deal with these roaches. Oh, good split so far from Hero, but he doesn't realize this was not a rotation. This is actually still 2 armies. I think he thought Dark rotated his army altogether, maybe. Kind of leaves this base a little bit exposed, and it's the probe line that's going to suffer as a result. Disruptor shot, great split from Dark. Only 1 Roach going down. The second one, the Disruptor shot, I think, got denied entirely there. And now Dark, he's just going to run Hero over, it looks like. Ooh, Disruptor shots. That one needs to be big, but it's going to get killed and canceled. There might not be enough to break through here, and there's been no Overseer. Dark has not been punished for it, though. Hero hasn't used the DTs as just, you know, fighting units. But I would like to see him do so. Hero so far is doing a pretty good job of holding. This has been an aggressive attack from Dark. Ooh, another Disruptor gets taken down before it can connect. Dark. Oh, 12 HP. 3 Zergling attacks will kill that. Wait, is that true? They got +2 melee, so it's 7 damage per shot, minus the 3 armor of the rocks, 4 damage. Yeah, 3 attacks. 3 attacks. Or 1 Roach attack? 1 Ravager attack, I think. 1 of either. Hero is pushing Dark back at least a little bit. Yeah, that was a really great defense. And now the Baneling Nest finally comes on in for Dark, as well as the Infestation Pit. Got +2 melee missile on the way. He already finished up +1. But +3 weapons about to complete here for Hero. I thought for sure Hero was just dead, but he didn't collapse. He kept the base alive, even though he lost a lot of probes. Ooh, we are going to see these Disruptor shots. One of them gets avoided very well. Big concave for Dark. That's a big Disruptor shot, but all the Disruptors are going to fall. That was a huge concave. And just as I was saying things are starting to go well for Hero, he bites into a massive concave from Dark, mostly on creep, in fact. And that was a very good fight for Dark. He just killed so much of his opponent's stuff. And the only big losses he suffered there was the 3 Ravagers dying to 1 Disruptor shot at the end. Yeah, this is looking... well, it was looking so good for Hero. But he kind of just got swarmed in that fight. And now, once again, here comes the Stargate and Fleet Beacon transition. If he'd gone for that, you know, earlier, before he went for this big push out, I wouldn't have hated it. In fact, I would have liked it very much. But Dark just got a magnificent engagement, dealt with the first 2 Disruptors very well. The third one hit home pretty nicely, but it wasn't enough on its own. Zealots on the bottom will... Actually, oh my god, with the Archon, he actually wins the fight against the Banelings initially. Hero is so far down in supply at this point. But if he can get up to a few carriers, and Dark doesn't recognize it, I mean, it's got to be more than a few. I think he's got to get like 5 carriers in order for this to be enough because of how much he's lost. Zealot run by will get dealt with. Hero is so active with his units, and that really does keep his opponents back a lot of the time. Dark does deal with those Zealots on the left side. Yeah, Hero is going to get caught a little bit during the transition. There's the DTs finally being utilized. Battery overcharge and the other shield battery will get taken down, but these DTs are going to buy some time at the very least. Disruptors on the right side. They won't discourage anything from really coming in per se, but they kind of tank some damage while the cannons did some work. Now the carriers pop out, and Dark, he just started a Spire. Hero's still on a pretty healthy supply, and actually the army value is like really far in favor of Hero. Dark is behind in the resources lost just a little bit, and resources mined is not that big of an advantage for Dark over the whole course of the game. In fact, it's pretty close to even. Sentry popping Guardian Shield is kind of funny here, but the force fields are a little bit more effective. Carriers are going to be decent here. There's no Carapace for Dark, so the +1 on these carriers is good. I mean, Carrier Archon, it's really good. I said he needed 5, but apparently that... Well, okay, there's the 5. Dark, he's in some trouble. He's in some big trouble, actually. Ooh, that's a big concave coming on in. But there's still nothing to deal with the carriers. Lings are going to flood the ground army. Oh, and all the Disruptors going to get taken out. Oh, he picks up the Disruptors, but I think the Archons are actually more valuable to keep alive in this scenario because there has to be Corruptors on the way. It is just carriers left over for Hero. He's lost the entirety of the ground army. Can he break through in the meanwhile, though? I don't really think so. Not with the I don't think there's enough carriers. 12 Corruptors. Now 14. It's going to be a lot. There will be 1 Corruptor that dies pretty much immediately. Oh, he cancels it. Oh, smart move from Dark. Very smart move. Base does fall, but Dark has 5 bases in total, and he is going to recall out. Did the War Prism see the Corruptors? I don't think so. I think he just realized. That's... I mean, he lost so much ground army. This is such a weird game. Such a messy game. The funny thing is, Hero could have achieved the same thing, literally just attacking with the carriers. But of course, he didn't know the Spire timing. Ooh, 3 Void Rays at a time, and he's about to finish up +2 ship weapons, or +2 air weapons. Even though the supplies massively favor Dark, I don't know that I'm willing to say that this is Dark's game yet. Now, these are +3 melee Lings, and they do have adrenal glands. They will tear through things very quickly, but the Archons are able to rotate over, as well as the carriers. No static defense here anymore. So if, like, even like 10 Lings get into this base, it will be a big problem. And this 1 Archon on its own is not gonna deal with these Lings very well at all. So many probes going down. Another base is gonna have its probe line gutted. And Dark, with the +3 melee Lings, is getting some huge damage done. And now he's gonna find one of the carriers very exposed. anything to pick away at the air is good for Dark at this point. 45 probes have fallen. He's going to knock out the 5th base most likely. And I think we're looking down the barrel of the beginning of the end. Dark just needs to not lose to this army. And that's pretty much it. That's the only thing. I wouldn't mind if he counterattacks with the Lings, honestly. This is an army I wouldn't really want to fight as Dark. Not with this number of Archons. Now, there's nothing to reinforce, really. Lings are going to try and get in on top of the Archons. Ooh, can they clear out the Archons before the Corruptors engage? Not? Well, okay, yeah, they will be able to do so. Yeah, this is no problem. No problem for Dark whatsoever. He's going to be able to flood it, swamp it, takes it down, and he will get the game end series. The only reason I was hesitant is because I've seen a similar situation between these two before where Hero actually did win with this, but it wasn't the same game, wasn't the same situation, and Dark, he knows he's got enough. He closes it out, and he will advance on to the next round. And if you enjoyed that video, make sure to hit that like and subscribe, and we will catch you on the flip side.